You know, there's been a lot of... Is everybody having fun? Good, that's what I like to hear, and I came out here to have some more fun. But first
I had to turn the lighting up on my screen because the broadcast looks like this, which is crazy dark. Broadcast looks dark. I had to turn it up a little bit. So first, let's talk about that.
I just want to talk about something. You know, there's been a lot of negative...
Feedback is the word.
A lot of feedback.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro, like, are they doing that on purpose? Like, what? There's been a lot of negative feedback, and then a giant feedback sound happens, and the mic has feedback issues, and I never usually hear that on any, like, that rarely happens on AEW or WWE. By the way, Edge, you're a piece of shit, because a couple of weeks ago I saw what you did with the Boston Bruins jersey, and now you're out here in Worcester, Massachusetts, acting like you didn't just do that, bro. The first thing you should have said was apologize for that, because I think you're a piece of shit. Anyway.
Live TV, baby. But listen, there's been a lot of negative BS that has been spewed this week, right?
Oh, boy.
There has. Screw that.
Why would you even bring it up?
I want to talk about positives. And if you're a fan of pro wrestling, man, it is a great time to be a fan of pro wrestling.
Oh, my God. Is this what they're going to do? They're going to come out. Dude, they are so... This has got to be Tony Khan. Like, this has got to be Tony Khan and his fucking insecurity. The guy is so insecure. That's got to be what this is. It's got to be. Why are you talking about there's been a lot of negativity? Who gives a shit? Just do a show that's good. Instead, we're going to come out here and be like, well, I don't even know. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
There is a whole lot of positives right now.
Kind of right. Kind of agree with Edge on that one. Or Adam Copeland. Look at this neck beard and the yellow T-shirt right there. He looks like he got lost in an Amish sex movie.
If you're sitting here, if you're watching at home, hell, if you can feel compelled to go on social media, even if it's just to complain about pro wrestling, you're a fan of pro wrestling.
Bro, this is sad. What is this?
I am a fan of pro wrestling. You know, I grew up.
I love Edge, though. He's great. I love Adam. He's great. Very nice.
I watched WWF. No, that's not a reason to boo, man. You're missing the point on this. This is to celebrate all of it. I watched NWA. I watched Stampede Wrestling out of Calgary. I watched Owen Hart start his career. Pretty damn cool.
I watched Owen Hart. Oh, boy. Never mind.
I watched BC All-Star Wrestling out of Vancouver. I watched International Wrestling out of Montreal, and I devoured it all because I love professional wrestling.
I was going to say something dark because it's true, but...
And I know you've heard this before, but please bear with me because it's close to my heart. For 9 years, I had this torn away from me. And when I finally got it back, I worked to get it back because I love it so damn much. But when I sat down and I started thinking about the end of my career, because let's face it, I'm closer to the end than the...
All right, well, anyway, I think Edge has kind of said all this before about he's getting close to the end and things like that. I don't know.
The start, I realized that AEW is where I need to end my career.
Why? Like, why would you want to end your career in AEW? I don't even believe this, to be honest. I don't believe this. Like, I don't like.
And a lot of people didn't seem to understand that, but I looked at the roster and I saw a murderer's row of talent.
Here we go again. Here we fucking go again with the, I took a look at the locker room and I realized this was the best locker room in the world. I looked at the women's competition here and this is where I looked at the women's roster and I just saw the women, this This fucking promo again. I looked at the roster and it's a murderer's row. I looked at the roster and I just knew we were gonna kill it. Okay. Okay, bro. Here we go again with this bullshit. Sorry to disrespect a legend like Edge like this, but I'm sorry, bro. This whole opening reeks of a pussy who's scared and insecure and is trying to, put his own company over to everybody because of some words that CM Punk said the other day. Oh my God, CM Punk did an interview where he told his side of things, and now you're going to come out on your actual show and have to fucking, play like, we're good. Oh, you already sold the fucking tickets. They're already there. These people are here to see the show already. Put on a fucking show. You don't need to come out here and try to convince everybody how good you are. They already bought a ticket. You need to entertain them. This isn't entertaining people. Reacting to CM Punk's little interview from a few days ago isn't going to entertain the people that came out here to see this show here tonight. This doesn't make sense, and it's pathetic.
In some of the most phenomenal locker rooms of all time, and I will put that locker room up against anybody.
Fuck yourself to death. Fuck yourself to death. Fuck yourself to death. I can't even sit here and... I'm sorry, bro. What are you doing? Listen. All right. Do you want to understand how this promo should have gone? This promo should have gone with, what's up, guys? I'm going to do some speaking tonight here in Worcester, Massachusetts. By the way, I'm sorry about what I did last week with the Bruins jersey. I just want to I know Christian is the one that hates the Bruins. That's why I put the Bruins jersey on him. I always like you guys. We're original 6 rivals. But, man, you don't understand how much he hates Boston. I love Boston. But putting that sweater on him, man, you don't understand. You got to understand what he felt like. I thought it was hilarious. I hope you guys did too, man. Besides, we all hate the Canadiens. But anyway, why I'm out here tonight is because I want to tell you something. I want my career I want to do things with my career that I've never been able to do before. I've had a resurgence here in the wrestling business 9 years out, and now here I am. Nobody thought I'd come back. Nobody thought I'd come over here to AEW and do the things I'm going to do. And that locker room is filled with some of the most incredible talent you've ever seen. And right now, what I want to do is I want to utilize it. I might end some of those careers back there with some of the ideas I have. Hell, maybe one of them will end my career. Hell, maybe my career will end here in AEW. I don't know what the future holds, but here's what I'm here to say, and then move on, and then just go. That's it right there. There's your promo. He sort of got those things out of the way, but no, it's this drawn out like, we're really good, trust me. Oh, boy.
I came here because I can face Will Ospreay.
You came here because you can face Will Ospreay? Who's Will Ospreay? 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 Is it Ospreay? I didn't know that. Who gives a fuck? Everybody can face Will Ospreay. Who cares if you can face Will Ospreay?
I can face Kenny Omega.
No, you can't. Right now, he's facing the hospital bill. That's what he's facing right now.
Hope you're doing good, bud.
He's not.
I can face
Well, okay, Kenny Omega is doing pretty good, but not really because he's got to have surgeries, and he's still... We don't know when Kenny Omega is going to be able to come back. But okay, throw him out there.
Hangman. I can face Swerve.
He skipped over Hangman pretty quick. I can face Hangman, the guy who has some of the worst fucking promos you've ever heard, and also confirmed now from CM Punk the other day that he did go off script and sound like a moron when they had that promo. By the way, that night when I was reacting to it, I said that's one of the weirdest promos I've ever seen out of a human being, and it was Adam Page's promo. Come to find out he went off script in some weird way and confused the hell out of Punk. I was right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Phil Brooks, CM Punk, for clarifying what I already knew and what you can see for yourself if you go watch my live reaction to Adam Hangman Page in that weird-ass promo with CM Punk from a couple of years ago, whatever it is now.
Joe Claudio Moxley. I can face
Cool.
Darby.
Name all the people we see every week all the time. That's great.
I can face FTR. I can face the Young Bucks. I can face Buddy Matthews, Brody King, and Malachi Black. And by the way, those are all first-time ever matches. How crazy is that? That happens in AEW.
Why don't you take 5 of them tonight in the gauntlet?
Now, I got a lot of friends in the industry, right? They call me, they go, man, Adam, it looks like you are having a blast out there. Guess what? I am. This isn't hyperbole.
So a lot of people think Edge made a mistake. Edge looks stupid for being there. This is dumb. I bet you he regrets it. I bet you Edge regrets it. So now we got Edge who's trying to sort of compensate and say, no, trust me, I love this. You know, that, which I understand that. I get that. That's probably the most Edge trying to prove how much he loves being there. You know, that I sort of understand a little bit. I don't like the whole other part of he needs to be the voice of Tony Khan in the company in these weird ways. No problem if he's the voice of the company, but it's weird when you're compensating or you know what I'm trying to say.
This isn't me knocking anywhere else. I have had a phenomenal.
No, I know it's you're not knocking other places. None of this has been knocking other places. All of this has been, trust me, we're good. That's what this has been.
Career. I have fun everywhere I've been. Everything I've done, but this is the most fun that I have had in my entire 32-year professional wrestling career.
It might be true because he has his own. He's the one in charge of his character. He's allowed to come up with everything he does. Nobody's telling him what to do. He can say whatever he wants and veto whatever he wants and do whatever he wants. And that never happened. I don't really believe in WWE. So I don't know. I kind of believe that. I believe that. Kind of. Although it's hard to believe, but I get that. I've got.
So I celebrate.
You can't really say that though.
AEW.
I celebrate AEW. Oh my God! So after 6 minutes, he got the crowd to chant AEW, and then by the way, fucking pathetic Tony Khan. I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I like AEW. I really do like AEW. I do. I like AEW, and I've been a proponent and a supporter of AEW since day one. But the past year, it's faded away. And now it's like, so then Tony Khan, as soon as this chants start, he goes on Twitter and tweets out, "Justified! This is awesome chants!" By the way, Will Hobbs versus Will Ospreay in the Battle of the Wills tonight. I am going to die. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, brother. I'm sorry.
I celebrate the men who started AEW. So yeah, that means the Bucks. That means Kenny. That means Cody. And that means Tony Khan. And that should be celebrated. Those guys are all fans of this, just like me, just like all.
I agree with him. I like Tony Khan to an extent. Like I really appreciate that Tony Khan created AEW so we had an alternative. Think of all we've had because of it. I don't want to bash Tony Khan, like fully commit to I hate AEW and I hate Tony Khan. That's not true. I like them. But this is pathetic. This is pathetic.
All of you.
What the fuck? Fuck, bro.
Negative, that's not something to make fun of because we love this. AEW
Oh, it's something to make fun of, brother. Let me tell you something.
has pushed this industry into a better place.
It's true. That's true.
AEW has pushed everyone into a better place. It has given more people a chance to do what they love
That's true.
for a living, and that should be celebrated.
That's true, but this is pathetic that you have to come out and tell everybody this on your own show for 8 minutes because CM Punk did a fucking interview with a so-called man whose name is Ariel, okay? Fucking stupid.
AEW makes pro wrestling better.
Keep telling yourself that.
AEW makes pro wrestling.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I agree with all of this, but it sounds like they're not sure. You know, it makes it better. Like, it sounds like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Thank God it's Edge doing this, though, because he's one of the more convincing people.
More fun.
I agree.
And AEW is where the
crowd doesn't sound like it's having fun right now, by the way. They sound like they're like, what the fuck is this?
best wrestle.
It's where the best wrestle. You can wrestle all night long, all day long. You wrestle all you want. You can wrestle yourself down to 300,000 viewers. It'll be amazing. You know, Pat Buck allegedly once wrestled sexually an old man for money, according to Ryback. Hey, and nobody really watched that, but it happened.
Okay, heart rate's coming back down. I'm calming down.
My heart rate is all. I thought my blood pressure is exploding right now because of this. I understand the need to defend yourself, but boy, this is sad, bro. Can you imagine WWE doing this? I mean, I could sort of see Triple H like being like, and despite what they said, you know, here's the, you know, like I could sort of see that a little bit, but man, whew. I gotta send this to some WWE people and see what they think. I would love to hear people in WWE's reaction to what this is. Am I wrong? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Am I a scumbag for this? For criticizing this? Maybe I'm the asshole. I don't know. I often am. I will say that.
I don't got feedback. We're good. Thank you for hearing me out. Sorry, I got fired up this week and I had to get that off my chest. I asked for this time out here, so thank you.
Listen, if Edge did this on his own, Adam Copeland did this on his own, I understand it and I appreciate it. And I can also appreciate if he went to Tony Khan and said, Tony, we're in Worcester, give me the mic, I want to open the show, and I want to put this company over again after that. Something's got to be said. I can understand that and I can respect that, and I think he did a really good job, to be honest, but it's just coming off. Based on all the other stuff that goes on in AEW and the way Tony Khan tweets and talks about his own company, this comes off as, I think we're better, and I think that's true. Like that's what this. It doesn't come off well.
But now it's time to move forward. AEW is moving forward.
Why did you even need to move anywhere? Who cares? Move forward from what? Because CM Punk said some things on an interview somewhere? Who gives a shit? You should have already moved forward after you heard the interview. Hey, we all heard the interview, guys and girls in the locker room. Here's where we're going to go. Here's what we're going to do this Wednesday night. We're going to write the best 2 hours of Dynamite we've done in a long time. We're going to wrestle our balls off and our, well, whatever the women, our flaps off. I don't know. We're going to wrestle like crazy. It's going to be nuts. And we're going to put them to shame. And we're going to come up with storylines and exciting moments. And it's just, we're going to make Worcester look amazing. You know, Massachusetts is a good place. It's going to be nuts. And we're going to just go crush it. That should have been moving on. Not, we got to come out and cut a 10-minute promo about how we swear we're the best.
AEW is walking into the future. There's a reason Okada came here.
You're walking into the future with less people watching it.
There's a reason Mercedes came here. There's a reason
I heard she had her own locker room.
Osprey came here. There is a reason I came here.
Yeah, it's because you can tell Tony Khan you want to do this, that, and the other thing, and he can't say shit. And if he doesn't like what you want to do, then you just stare at him a second. He pisses his pants, and you do it, and you're happy, and you get paid $1 million for it.
So without further ado, let me introduce to you a man who symbolizes everything that AEW will be going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Is Edge the commissioner now? Okay, well, there you go. There's the opening promo. I thought that was very reactionary. Literally reactionary to not WWE Raw, to not WWE SmackDown, but to a interview done on a show with a guy whose name is named after the little fucking mermaid, and you had to come out here and say this. Bro, CM Punk's, 10 minutes of CM Punk on Ariel Under the Seas podcast got more views than AEW will get all week. Probably. Right? Am I wrong? Maybe I am. I'm going to go look it up. How many views did it get? It's actually at the same amount. 824,000 views on Ariel's site. 824,000 views. So CM Punk talking did as many views as this show tonight will do. That's kind of funny. Anyway, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I don't know. Let me know. This is going up on Twitter. I'm Joe Cronin, by the way. Sub me on YouTube.